CBP can fine you up to $10,000 for undeclared food, and even the complimentary apple from your flight counts as an agricultural item that must be declared. The same federal rules apply to food in carry-on and checked bags and to parcels you mail to yourself. And CBP agriculture specialists run random inspections with Beagle teams at every port of entry. You must declare all food, plants, seeds, meat, dairy, eggs, and produce, because the primary risk is introducing pests and diseases into U.S. agriculture. And failure to declare can also jeopardize programs like global entry. Travelers under 21 cannot bring alcohol at all, and absinthe is admissible only if it is thujone-free below 10 milligrams per liter, and the label makes no hallucinogenic claims. All meats and meat products are inadmissible for personal import, including salami, ham, sausages, cured meats, jerky from abroad, canned meat, and any fresh, frozen, dried, smoked, or thermally processed meat. Most dairy products are prohibited, which covers milk, yogurt, and cottage cheese, while narrowly defined exceptions exist later for infant needs and shelf-stable items that do not require refrigeration. Fresh, frozen, home-dried, or home-preserved fruits and vegetables are generally barred, while commercially heat-treated produce in hermetically sealed packaging is typically admissible. Raw eggs and foods containing raw or undercooked egg are prohibited, while industrially manufactured foods that contain fully cooked egg are admissible. Adults 21 plus may bring 1 liter of alcohol duty-free, and larger personal quantities are legal, but may be taxed and constrained by state-level rules. You can bring up to 200 cigarettes, or 50 cigars, or 2 kilograms of tobacco duty-free, and overages can be assessed or seized by customs. Standard black and green teas in bags or loose form are admissible, while herbal blends may be scrutinized, so packaging with scientific ingredient names speeds inspection. Coffee beans and instant coffee have no federal personal use limit, so any reasonable declared quantity is typically admitted. Fresh or dried mushrooms are admissible only if completely clean and free of soil or wood debris, because soil contamination is a common seizure trigger. Most dried spices are allowed, but citrus leaves and seeds are prohibited, and poppy seeds are frequently confiscated despite culinary labeling. Honey for personal consumption is admissible without a specific federal cap, but declare it like any other animal product. Infant milk, liquid or powdered, is allowed in quantities sufficient for several days, and butter, powdered milk, and other shelf-stable dairy that do not require refrigeration are admissible. Flours from wheat, rice, oats, or corn are allowed, and rice is admissible only when completely husk-free to prevent the cupra beetle from entering the country. Dry pasta is admissible, provided it contains no fresh egg, because fresh egg content is treated like a raw egg product. Non-alcoholic beverages, such as soft drinks and mineral water, are allowed, and juices or powdered drink mixes should be in unopened retail packaging with full ingredient lists. Nuts are admissible when heat processed, roasted, baked, steamed, boiled, or similarly cooked, and foods containing nuts are allowed unless another rule is violated. Commercially prepared bread, pastries, cookies, and cakes are admissible for personal use without special permits. Fish and seafood are admissible for personal consumption whether fresh, smoked, frozen, cooked, dried, or canned, while protected species are banned and caviar from CITES-listed sturgeon is capped at 125 grams per person. Sweets, chocolates, cereals, chips, and crackers are admissible if they do not contain prohibited ingredients such as meat, fresh egg, or dairy that requires refrigeration. Cooking staples like olive oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil are admissible, and condiments like mustard and ketchup are fine, while dry baking mixes are allowed if they contain no meat or fresh egg. Hard cheeses such as Parmesan, Edam, and Cheddar are admissible when made from pasteurized milk and sold in sealed retail packaging. Soft cheeses such as Brie, Camembert, Feta, Mozzarella, Ricotta, and cream cheese are admissible only when made from pasteurized milk and packed without brine or other free liquid. Keeping food in original retail packaging and carrying receipts that show country of origin reduces questioning time at inspection. Avoid anything with visible soil, live insects, plant cuttings, or seeds for planting, because those items are routinely seized and may trigger extra screening of your luggage. Declare every edible item even if you are unsure, because declared prohibited items are typically surrendered without penalty, while undeclared items commonly lead to fines. Purchases from duty-free shops abroad are not proof of admissibility, because federal and state import rules still apply on arrival. Mailing food to your destination does not bypass inspection, because parcels are screened under the same agriculture regulations as passenger baggage. For the most complete and traveler-friendly breakdown, visit go.wikiusa.org/food. What's been your experience with bringing food into the U.S.? Share it in the comments.